You guys have really seemed to enjoy my laps of Los Angeles. We're going to do another one right now. It's a Friday. It's about 6:30. It's about 86 degrees. Let's go see what LA looks like right now. So for those who haven't seen these videos before, the way it works is I fly basically the same route around Los Angeles, and I've been doing it every couple of weeks. What's cool about this is I fly at the same time, and so we can compare footage and see if things have changed. It's kind of a weird moment, as you all know, right now. So when I fly over the 405 here in a second, we'll be able to compare traffic patterns. We'll be able to see what the sky looks like. It'll be a good flight. And also, even though I'm going to fly the general route that I normally do, I'm going to make a few little deviations here and there because people have given me specific requests. Some of them are like weird requests, but where I can, I like to accommodate and get those little requests in. So we've got some really cool stuff on the plates today. And by the way, first observation, so it's a warm day in LA. It's like in the mid-80s right now. It was like up near 90 earlier. But despite that heat, the haze is not bad at all. I have a very clear view of Los Angeles to the right. In fact, we're going to go over to downtown LA in just a little bit here, but that is a pretty impressive bit of visibility for a day this warm. We're departing Long Beach and going to come on top of the 405 freeway here in just a second. Now I have a big headwind, so my ground speed's only 72 miles an hour. Based on what I've seen from LA traffic, they're probably going to be faster than me right now.
7 Yankee Hotel, turn left, Foxtrot 3, say request. Yankee Hotel, Angel City. Yankee Hotel, mean the frequency, taxi at Angel City, flies via Foxtrot. Taxi via Foxtrot, Yankee Hotel. Hello, up to 285, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 285. There's your 405 on Friday. Okay, so I'm not looking at the comparison footage, but what do you think? How is it looking now versus last time I did this? Helicopter 285, 5 miles west of Long Beach, west transition along the 405, 700. And if you're curious why it's so windy, the doors are off. That's really, really common when I fly, to fly with the doors off. When it's this warm, it just keeps it much more comfortable in here, and the view is spectacular. Look, hey. While I have a brief moment here outside of controlled airspace, I want to quickly say that I really appreciate all the enthusiasm and the kind messages I've gotten from people about these heli flyover videos. I appreciate all the requests. If you guys have specific requests of places you'd like me to fly over, I absolutely welcome them. I can't knock them all out, at least not immediately, but I am doing my best. So if you have any requests, let me know in the comments. You can also hit me up over on Instagram, and I will do my best to answer your questions. I am so pleased at how many people have reached out saying, oh man, I want to go fly helicopters now. I love that so much. If you have helicopter questions, like how do you get into this, let me know. And actually, I'm thinking about doing a couple of videos on that subject with a company that I do my training with, and maybe we can answer some of those. So, but if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. Make a quick call here.
Number 2 with Micah, I understand you're saying you have information, Papa. Make straight in runway 29 right.
Torrance Tower, helicopter 90285, 5 miles northeast, request west transition.
Helicopter 92855, Torrance Tower, IDEN, westbound transition, approved, Torrance altimeter 2985.
IDEN, west transition approved, 90285. And can we overfly the Amo Fashion Plaza?
Helicopter 855, approved as requested.
Approved as requested, that's 90285. As I mentioned earlier, some people have made specific requests. Somebody wanted to see the Amo Fashion Plaza, the Plaza, I believe, is it Plaza? Fashion Plaza? Anyway, so we're going to fly over a mall. Do you guys want to see what a mall looks like from outside and in the air? Hang on.
Number 2 with Micah, runway 29 right, clear to land.
That's the 110 beneath us. 110 south of the 405.
Echo, affirmative, running 29 right, cleared for the option, and then right close traffic after. Number 2 Echo, roger, approved, and wind 250 at 14.
Yeah, so 14, you said 250 at 14. 250 is the direction the wind is coming from, and 14 is the speed in knots. So it's like about 20 miles an hour or so. So it's pretty breezy. By the way,
Roger, that's approved. You can. Did you want to just do a 180 and taxi to parking the Alpha Foxtrot?
I'm going to take a moment just to appreciate what the sun's doing right now behind those high wispy clouds.
Number 180 Foxtrot, Roger. 180 approved, and then taxi to parking via Alpha Echo. And good day. Number 180 Foxtrot, hey, good luck with that.
I'm just going to say, controllers, usually very, very nice. And I've gotten so many nice comments from air traffic controllers as well. I really appreciate the work that all y'all do, so thank you. 19.8. Just getting the frequency ready for talking to LAX. You guys ready to see a mall? Oh, wait. This is the mall where I go to Din Tai Fung. Okay, yeah, I've been here. If you want really good dumplings, go check out Din Tai Fung. There used to only be like one here and like one in like Taiwan or something. Anyway, you can find them all over the place now. It looks like I'm flying in Grand Theft Auto, but like with a really good PC that can render stuff way in the distance. Right now, off the right side, I can see a plane landing at LAX. I can see the new stadium. By the way, I've gotten so many requests to see the new football stadium here in LA. And the thing is, it's right there in LAX's airspace, so that's kind of a no-go, probably. Although I thought Disneyland was a no-go, and then pilots weighed in and said, no, it's totally possible, so I will investigate. Oh yeah, Amo Fashion Plaza. For the record, there are other cooler things I will be knocking off here on my request list. Although it's kind of neat to see it from above. Not much happening down there. It's abandoned like you'd expect. Okay, you know what, over there I can see on the top of the parking structure the telltale signs of people who have been doing donuts and attempting to drift. Not going to say...
Echo, Roger. Yeah, I'd appreciate it. Running 29 right, clear to the option, and then after that, if you want to fly straight out, just goodbye.
Yeah, I'm not going to say I approve of that, but...
Echo, thank you. Number 855, by any chance are you receiving any static in your area? Number 855, Roger. Just advise if you do hear any static on frequency. We've had reports about 2 miles northwest or west of the field, static in that area.
Thought I got the nose cam. What a beautiful, beautiful afternoon.
Helicopter 855, Torrance Tower.
Helicopter 90285.
Helicopter 90285. By any chance, did you receive any static?
Not static, but there is a little light background noise.
Helicopter 90285, Roger, understood. And you can continue on course. Are you going to be north of the shore?
Yeah, we'll be north of the shoreline from 90285.
90285, Roger. Approved as requested.
This will be the best of 285. Controllers, man. Usually quite nice. Maybe it's like Roadhouse. They're nice until it's time to not be nice.
Wind 270 at 12.
By the way, that's that Roadhouse reference is not the only 80s movie we're going to cover in today's flight. I feel like it looks positively cinematic out there. The sailboats and the sun and the... man, gorgeous. All right, take a little right here. Gonna head over King Harbor. just a moment, I'm going to transit the shoreline past LAX. This is maybe the coolest part of the flight for me because you are required to fly at 150 feet or lower right along the ocean. We're going to see what's happening with the surfers and the sand. But first,
285 frequency change approved. Have a good day.
frequency change approved. Good day, 285. But first, are you curious about my sunglasses?
I only wear flying eyes sunglasses when I'm flying the helicopter. I have for years, long before they were a sponsor. I'm going to tell you why with blinding speed. Ironic. The temples are 1 millimeter thin, and you can do this. Crazy thin temples mean a perfect headset seal, helping my active noise canceling headsets work correctly. I can put my flying eyes on and off without taking off my headset. It's also helpful when I'm wearing my helmet, which I promise I only use when I'm riding my motorcycle. The lenses are shatterproof polycarbonate and block 100% of UV light. And if you don't have 20/20 eyes, Flying Eyes makes bifocals. Use the promo code Micah for 10% off. There's a link in the description.
So if you want to support the channel and you need sunglasses, Flying Eyes are sunglasses I highly recommend. Moving on, let's get down and see what's happening on the shore. Coming up on Hermosa Beach here. Last time, what was super interesting is that on the south side of LAX, there was nobody on the beach. And then on the north side of LAX, on the other side of Marina Del Rey, a lot of people on the beach. Super interesting. I don't know what explains that behavior. I'm going to quick switch over to LAX here.
Just keep the code, contact Hawthorne, see it. Keeping the code, see it. County 361, heavy turn left here, then taxi off at a parking.
LAX heli, helicopter 90285, Hermosa Beach, request north shoreline transition 150 feet or below.
Section 583, LHR, caution wake turns, proceed by heavy 747, wind 2408, runway 25 left, clear to land. Number 9285, LA Tower, LA altimeter is 2986, clear to the Bravo airspace, shoreline route north at or below 150.
That's 2986, clear to the Bravo, 90285.
92165, contact SoCal.
I addressed it in a previous video, but if you're curious why I'm flying so dangerously low past LAX, it's because you are required to do so. 150 feet or lower keeps good separation between me and, let's say, that jet that's taking off right there. What happens is that when a plane's flying, it makes a lift and the air spills out past the wingtip and it spins and it makes like a tornado called wingtip vortices. And those tornadoes spin and descend downward and outward. So if other aircraft get caught in them, they can flip over and do like terrible bad things. It's really, really dangerous. So to make sure there's really great clearance between helicopters and the planes that are taking off out of LAX, they make us fly at 150 feet or below. Consequently, that does put us in proximity to birds and you know, errant drones, that kind of stuff. So this section here I have to be very cognizant of what's around me. But before you leave a comment telling me that this is dangerous or I shouldn't be doing it, LAX Tower told me I could. It's very, very common. And just like last time, there's nobody here on the beach, which is a shame too because it's a pretty decent beach day. And I'm going to get Santa Monica's Tower frequency pulled up here. All right, getting low. You know, normally I try to offer
2546 Alpha cross, only 24 left, contact ground point 75.
Offer some sort of commentary here, but maybe I'll just shut the hell up and let us enjoy this beautiful flight along the beach.
Section 583, turn left, on to Alpha, taxi depart.
Insert the soundtrack you prefer. Sailing, takes me away. Kidding, I'll shut up. If you're curious, 100-mile-an-hour ground speed. That's pretty good from a little bird. Let's catch the surf here a little bit. I gotta tell you, this is the best.
November 35, leaving all Bravo airspace to the north, contact Santa Monica.
Go to the north, contact Santa Monica, 9285.
And November 285, those trailers traffic at 12 o'clock, 3 miles, over the shoreline, appears to be orbiting 600 feet second.
We have that traffic inside, maintain visual separation, 285. By the way, if you're wondering why we speak very quickly, there's a cadence that's developed when you are on frequency in LA. There's a lot of stuff happening, and you don't want to clog up the frequency. Oh, look, single lifeguard out there. You don't want to clog up the frequency when other people have important things to say. So there's a real kind of speedy nature to how we communicate. At the same time, you don't want to sacrifice clarity, so that is the other concern. But at least in that situation, everybody knew what everybody was saying. Sounds crazy, but it actually works. All right. I see a couple people walking out here. Okay. Is it just like last time? Yep. Here we go. We got the people. Super weird. Yeah. All right. Going to contact Santa Monica Tower. Santa Monica Tower, helicopter 90285, Marina Del Rey, request north transition along the shoreline.
Helicopter 9285, Santa Monica Tower, Santa Monica altimeter 2986.
2986, 90285.
There, TV4, we're all wrapped up. We'll be clearing north over the mountain.
TV4.
TV4, Roger, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Thanks, TV4.
One of the things I really like about flying in LA is that oftentimes you'll hear interesting stuff like the TV operators and the police, occasional military. It's cool to hear who else is flying right now. Also cool to see that there is social distancing happening on the beach.
Zero Whiskey Whiskey, you can see we're climbing here. We plan to stop at 2,500, sir. Zero Whiskey Whiskey, Roger, thanks.
Yeah, so...
Tower Unit 2. Holding short of Bravo 1 for runway inspection.
Unit 2 Tower, proceed with the runway inspection.
And Tower, could you please recycle the light?
You got it.
Tower Unit 2 proceeding on to runway 21.
I believe Unit 2 is like a facilities, like a truck or something like that at the airport there. Helicopter 285 request right turn at the pier.
Copter 285, approved as requested.
Approved as requested, 285. I should have teased this earlier, but one of the great requests I received, getting back to the 80s movie theme, is Nakatomi Plaza. You guys like Die Hard? I really, really like Die Hard. So we're going to blast over there and take a look at Nakatomi Plaza, which is just Fox Plaza. And there's the Fox Studios over there. And I'll have a tailwind, so maybe we'll get there a little bit quicker. Here's the Santa Monica Pier in all its glory. Beautiful day to be out on the pier, if only we could. Turning right and climbing. I'll tell you, the traffic over here in Santa Monica looks kind of busy. There's like stuff happening. It's not completely abandoned like I would have expected. The 10 is looking pretty light. I'm checking the battery life. It's getting very low. All right, I'm gonna make this a quicker video then. We gotta move. So what I did is I swapped the settings. Shooting 60 frames per second now. A little inside baseball. Anyway, I think that's having a really bad effect on my battery life, so I'm going to have to make this a quick one. Boo!
Unit 2, continue on Bravo.
Tower Unit 2, continuing on Bravo.
So you guys can't feel this because this is YouTube, but I can literally feel the temperature changing. It was cool and delightful over at the beach, and then you can feel it as you fly through the air when you get further inland. It gets noticeably warmer. I've had that happen too, where coming back from the desert, you can feel when the moisture in the air increases. Like you can feel the little interference. That is part of my my joy in flying helicopters, that you really connect with nature and the world around you. Let's take a look at the 405 and see how it's looking. What do you think? Does this look busier or less busy than the last time I flew over? Okay, I'm a little tight on time because battery life is getting low and I don't want to miss out on a couple other things. So I'm going to do a fairly rapid pass over Fox Studios and the Nakatomi Plaza. Somebody said I should duplicate the helicopter scene from Nakatomi Plaza. You realize that those FBI guys crashed and they needed to get fresh FBI guys. I'm not duplicating that scene. Oh, sweet. Okay. Family Guy mural on the studio over here. I have gotten a lot of requests for studio tours, so I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. I do have a tailwind, so I'm going to be mindful of that. Take a look at the studio. And look.
Unit 2, cross runway 21, continue on Alpha.
There she is.
Crossing 21 on Alpha.
And if you're wondering, the 1-0 on top of the helipad there is how many thousands of pounds that helipad is rated to handle. That was quick but cool. Nakatomi Plaza.
Helicopter 285, frequency change approved. By the way, love your flying videos. Keep it up.
Hey, thank you so much. You guys do great work. I'll see you on the internet. I'm telling you, traffic controllers are the best. This is my first time being recognized by ATC. Hey, if you're that controller, hit me up on Instagram. I want to say hi and say thank you. All right. 1230.2. 12302. All right, we're going to fly over the Grove real quick. People suggested I fly over the Grove, and I think that's a great idea. Okay, I'm just going to take a moment to geek out. I really think it's so cool that an air traffic controller mentioned the flying videos.
Santa Monica Tower, helicopter, Mercier 2. Mercier 2, Santa Monica Tower, Santa Monica altimeter 2985.
There's my annoying crackle. Guess what I'm going to solve in my next annual inspection? Okay. I've actually never flown over the Grove before, so I'm kind of not sure what it looks like from the air. This will be an adventure for both of us. bring it down a little bit. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to come in from the south. Slow it down a little bit. Oh, is that it? Okay. Everything is a little less impressive from above, I think. No, that's not true. It just, yeah, okay. Here, I'm going to do a quick lap. We'll come in from the left here. Helicopter 285 operating over the Grove at 700. All right. And here's the Grove. Do a little pass. I got a headwind, so I can slow it down a touch here. Looking straight into the sun, but it's no problem with my flying eye sunglasses. And there's the Writers Guild of America. All right. Look at us checking boxes. Looking for traffic out of the side bed. Talk to you later. And helicopter 285 over the Grove, northbound 700. Got traffic above me. All right. I'm going to talk to Burbank Tower ever so briefly because I'm fulfilling another minor request. Battery life so low. All right. This might have to be my last one. Burbank Tower, helicopter 90285.
Helicopter 90285, Burbank Tower.
We're over the Hollywood Bowl. We'd like to make a quick orbit just on the very southern end of your airspace.
Helicopter 285, radar contact, squawk 0203.
Squawk 0203, 90285. Okay. This is a special request for ravenwoodfilms. Again, I cannot make all these dreams come true, but I'm doing my best. Under me is the, we've got the 101 over here. Okay. Wires beneath us, looking for those. ravenwoodfilms, somebody reached out to me on Instagram. They asked if I could show them their home. They're out of the country, and they wanted to see their family home. I'm going to hopefully actually spot it here by flying reasonably slow, but not too slow. Hopefully the belly cam gets it all. All right. That's my attempt to make that request come true. Depart to the south. And we'll get a quick scan of Universal Studios while I do it. Helicopter 285 departing to the south.
Helicopter 285, Bears to terminate, squawk VFR, free change cruise.
Squawk VFR, 9285. So what happened there is they gave me a particular code for my transponder, and that lets them keep great track of me. They know exactly where I am and what I'm doing. And then if you're not squawking a specific code in controlled airspace, you generally just squawk 1200. 1200 is standard, just VFR flying around flight. Hey, look, the reservoir.
Number 566, Bears to terminate, keep the code, contact Venice Tower.
All right, I'm going to haul over to downtown and hopefully get a shot of it before my cameras die. Helicopter 285, 1 north of Capitol Records, southeast 1,300. You can drink in the beauty of a Serpentine 101 winding its way back towards downtown. Oh, hey, you know what? I don't know if I've got the battery to do it, but let's go look at the Scientology building. For those who are interested. It's just so visually distinct is all. Hey, 111 mile an hour ground speed. That's pretty good. Gonna get that downtown shot, no problem. Or maybe not. All right. And there's the Scientology building. Incidentally, just to the south of it is a brunch place called Square One. Delicious. You guys remember brunch? Yeah, that was nice. Okay, taking advantage of that tail.
24 here, we're trying to catch industry units behind a stolen car up here on the 605.
Okay, sir. Yeah, we were actually watching one of your industry units jump off the freeway over here. Where are the guys at?
Helicopters, those are cops.
Just past Live Oak, so we're still trying to catch them.
Okay, roger, sir.
I love hearing them work.
Still looking for you. I don't have you yet.
I'm sorry, so you were covered. We're about here 5 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to come south here a little bit.
Yeah, the car is almost at the 210 now.
Okay, roger, sir. That's stuff. You need any help?
Roger that, will do. Thanks, bud.
No problem.
You know, sometimes the helicopter just feels right. Flying so good right now. It feels perfect out. What a wonderful day to be flying. And thank you for giving me a good reason to go fly, too. All right. There's the 110. Let's come over here and get a shot of downtown. Got to get that Instagram still. There's the 110. How's that traffic look versus last time? There's a very tall spire, making that technically the tallest building in downtown, but I don't agree with that because spires don't count. U.S. Bank building all the way. And as we go over the top of the U.S. Bank building, looks like it can hold 12,000 pounds. And no, I can't just land there. I need somebody to say it's okay. All right, guys. I'm going to turn around. Hopefully there's enough battery to catch the sunset behind a beautiful downtown Los Angeles. Really appreciate you guys watching the videos, sharing the videos, all the support, all the kind comments on Instagram and on YouTube. It's really more than I could have expected, so let's turn around and see how things are looking. I mean, yeah. That's properly dramatic. Helicopter 285 east side of downtown Los Angeles, north 1,500. One last thing. Okay, let me see if I can quick hit the Walt Disney Hall over here. It does not look as spectacular from above. Frank Geary did not think about the roof. Well, he actually probably did. He was probably thinking about like drainage and stuff.
Sure, Whiskey's working over the Commerce Train Yard, stationary 1,300.
By the way, we got winds coming this way, so getting batted around a little bit as the winds come over the buildings there. There's your Walt Disney Hall. Looks better from the ground. Kind of interesting from the air, though. All right, that's all I got. Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys next time. I'm going to do this about every 2 weeks, and got a bunch of other cool flyover videos coming too. Keep the requests coming. I really love them. Take care. Stay safe.